Hi guys, it's the Walk-In 00 Dead here, back on the Green Clan doing my weekly, anime and manga recommendations slash reviews. And today I'm going to be reviewing the manga Pluto, and Pluto's 8 volumes long, and it's a brilliant psychological sci-fi thriller brought to you by the same writer as Monster and 20th Century Boys. It's also like an alternate retelling of Astro Boys, the greatest robots on Earth. It's like an alternate retelling of it. I know that Urasawa asked the son of the guy that created Astro Boy, could he reinvent the 7 greatest robots on Earth story, and he allowed him to do it, and what came out was the epic Pluto. So the basic plot for Pluto: in an ideal world where man and robot coexist, someone or something has destroyed the powerful Swiss robot Mont Blanc. Elsewhere, a key figure in a robot rights group is murdered. The incidents appear to be unrelated, except for one very odd clue. The bodies of both victims have been fashioned in some sort of bizarre collage with makeshift horns placed in the victims' heads. Interpol assigns robot detective Gisette, if I'm pronouncing that right, I know it means German for face, to this most strange and complex case, and eventually he discovers that he too, as one of the 7 greatest robots in the world, is targeted to be destroyed and killed by this mysterious person or robot or whatever it is. So now I'm going to show you the first 2 volumes of Pluto, just to show you the artwork and the flow of the panels. So on the cover of volume 1 is Gisette. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I'm going to pronounce it that way the whole way through it, so if it's wrong, tough, sorry. But yeah, awesome front cover. On the sides, on all the spines, you can see their eyes. It looks really cool when they're all lined up together, but you can open it out and it will look like that, so it's pretty cool. And there we go, that's what he looks like in colour. That's the lead character, the detective. And the first couple of pages are all in colour, which is really cool. That's the Mont Blanc Act 1. As you can see, looks pretty cool. Skip a couple ahead. Pluto has definitely a more realistic style to it than Astro Boy, which was more cartoonish, but some of the robots are a mixture of realistic android looking robots, and there are some more cartoonish robots in as well, but the art style is brilliant in this. I love it. Much like Monster, the panels all flow and they're all crisp and clear. So yeah, that's a quick little look in of volume 1. So we've got volume 2 here, and on the front of this is Atom, or this is technically Astro Boy, basically. So there's Astro Boy, or Atom, he's called Atom in basically Pluto, so we're going to call him Atom. Once again, you get some colour pages in Act 8, called Atom, funny enough. Personally, I think the characters are really really well drawn, and yeah, it all it's really smooth. I mean, it's easy to follow. It's not all hectic like most shonens and whatnot, but yeah, the artwork's brilliant. I mean, it's Urasawa, man. I mean, the guy created Monster, for fuck's sake. You're gonna get some epic stuff in this. The artwork's tremendous and the storyline's just as good. If I land on anything really cool. But yeah, you can see for yourself. It's got some brilliant sci-fi artwork to it. It really reminds me of Blade Runner, and I absolutely love that. That's just a little picture of the cities. But yeah, that's volume 2. So in the next part of this video, I'm going to give my thoughts, and I'm going to give a little miniature review on Pluto itself. In the first few volumes of Pluto, we learn about the world where robots and humans work together and alongside each other. In this world, robots are treated as sentinel beings and almost equals. The planet even has robot heroes, though not everything is completely perfect. There are humans that still would rather not coexist with robots, and they still hate them. There's also a very interesting backstory about the 29th Central Asian War, which, you know, pretty much ties all of the 7 greatest robots together because they were all like a part of this war. Urasawa really takes the opportunity to use the robots to look at what it means to be human, and I've got to say that the dialogue in this manga series is absolutely top notch. It's brilliant. Detective Gisette comes across as being quite a depressed like main character. You know, he's like married with another robot in a normal like relationship. He also has like a complex past, which, you know, brings more depth and like interest to his character. There's also like a nice like tribute to sort of like Blade Runner in this, where, you know, Gisette has like dreams and like nightmares. So if you're a big fan of like Blade Runner, you'll like that. And then you have like Atom, who is like a Pinocchio kind of like character with like borderline like human emotions, and he is like very human-like, and even his abilities like amaze the great detective himself. Pluto is an elegantly paced series. You know, it's steady and gripping, you know, without ever being like slow or dull. It's very much like Monster. It's very much paced like Monster, I think, but maybe a little bit more fast paced because it's shorter. You know, it's well balanced and it's full of like mystery and suspense. If you love like psychological thrillers and like detective stuff and like sci-fi series, you're gonna love Pluto. I highly recommend you check it out. So guys, drop me your thoughts down below. If you've read Pluto, you know, what are your thoughts on it? And if you've just watched this video, you know, are you interested in checking out Pluto? Please subscribe to the Green Clan and also subscribe to the Walking 00 Dead. That's me. Give us the thumbs up for Pluto. Give us the thumbs up for the Green Clan. Thanks for watching, guys. Next time on Green Clan, the Walking 00 Dead reviews Blood Plus.